Oh, thank you, hey, Kansas City. Kansas City. Here I come. Here's a napkin. 90% of the people in this room have hepatitis C. Fact. You know, that's just the average. But of course, there are options for hepatitis C. Okay, now I want you to check under your chairs. Check under your chairs. Okay, now 100% of you have hepatitis C. Hey, a lot of low humor. You know, I deal in low humor most of the time. But I gotta say, there are levels, you know. There's a shit joke hierarchy. Because everyone thinks, like, shit jokes are the lowest and easiest form of laughter, you know. But there are levels, man. I'll demonstrate. Okay? I'm spreading peanut butter on an apple slice, all right? I hand it to my daughter and say, here's your poop-covered apple. To her, you know, that was a fucking awesome joke. You know, can I have one more poop apple, Dada? So, but if I stand here and do stand-up comedy, you know, that sort of poop joke doesn't quite fly, you know. Like, I do something a little deeper, you know. So here's a more advanced adult shit joke, okay? Let me think of one here. All right. Jesus took a labored crap on Saturday. What a shitty Jew. Okay, so that joke's more complex because you have to see the funny in the idea of Jesus taking a crap, you know, and then you got to understand that it's forbidden for a Jew to labor on the Sabbath. There are levels to shit jokes. All right, yeah. All right, I don't understand the flower industry. I mean, who the hell's buying all those flowers? All right, that's all I got on that joke. Wait, now if you look really close at the end of that joke, you'll see a sign. And you look really close, the sign says, joke closed due to construction. Okay, so it's an incomplete joke. But check it out, beyond the sign, you see a clown, and someone that looks like that's Louis C.K. and a clown, and they're like in construction hats eating lunch, and the clown looks over and is flipping me off. And Louis C.K. looks pissed, and he yells out, "Just turn around! No one's saying anything funny here, asshole!" You stare for a second because you can't believe you'd see Louis C.K., you know, a world-renowned stand-up comic in the street. And the clown starts running. He's running toward me with his big shoes, and he's pumping his arms faster than he's running. He yells, "Stop staring at Louis C.K. The joke isn't even finished." And then I really can't help myself, so I start laughing at the absurdity of it. And then I hear Louis yell, "Stop laughing, faggot!" Okay. By the way, something I wanted to say about Mr. C.K. I don't think Louis would ever do what Cosby did, you know, giving girls pills so they lose consciousness. Because Louis' thing is that he wants you to watch him do it, you know. He's more likely to give someone in his hotel, not barbiturates or roofies, but he's more likely to give somebody like green tea and Visine. I never understood why people gather in a group to do yoga, you know? What's the point? Just borrow a book on yoga from the library, and there's only like 8 poses you really use. The industry needed more of a Western group exercise to sell yoga to fitness enthusiasts, so it's all about creating repetitious movements and holding midpoints of poses, so it's more like working out. You know, that's fucking stupid, in my opinion. It's just indicative of ignorant Westerners, you know? Not me. I use yoga to worship a god with a blue elephant head. Oh, I like your laugh. That's pretty cool. Maybe I'll earn your laugh again, because this is probably my last joke that I gotta go, and then Jeff Rufenstahl is up next, man. He's like a local favorite. He's so funny that you'll forget every one of my jokes. So I want you to write them down, okay? All right, I'll just leave you with some great advice, okay? You listen really close. Always need to shit when you're at the club. So you always need to shit when you're at the club. Don't take a shit at the club. That's not what I'm saying. But always have to shit while you were there. You know, that way, if someone slips you a roofie, you know, and you get fucked in the ass, well, afterward you can pour, check this out, you can pour a plaster of Paris in your asshole, and a few hours later, pull out the hardened plaster from your asshole, and it will be in the exact shape of the penis that impacted your stool. So that's why all hospital and police rape kits should include a packet of Dugan's Plaster of Paris Ready Mix. This joke was sponsored by Dugan's Plaster of Paris Ready Mix. But anyway, back to my advice about always having to take a shit, you know, while you're at the club, you know, remember? There are more reasons to it, not just, you know, fun rape stuff. It has to do with twerking. Everybody know what twerking is? Yeah, all right. Here, stand up. Show everybody how to twerk. Can you do that? All right. Who can twerk for me? Raise your hand if you know how to twerk. Guy or girl, doesn't matter, as long as you can do it. Okay, you? Okay, real quick. Put your drink down and show us a twerk for demonstration reasons. Just for demonstration. Nobody actually get an erection or... Yeah. Very good. All right, everybody give her a round of applause. What's your name? Sally? Okay. Sally. Great twerking. And you're not a big girl, but you're actually good at twerking, you know. So that's harder for skinny girls to do. Girls are always twerking these days, you know. It's just as you saw, rapid, violent shuddering of the ass cheeks, really, if you're doing it right. But you know, skinny girls really feel left out when it comes to the twerking movement. I mean, I feel sorry for skinny girls these days. I never thought I'd say that. Because girls don't want to be too skinny anymore. Only the ones with real wasting diseases are that skinny now. In the 80s and like most of the 90s, you don't know if a girl was dieting or had like Crohn's disease. But this is where my advice comes into play, really. Say it with me. Always have to shit when you're at the club. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Always have to shit when you're at the club. Sure. Okay. Very good. You know, having a hot mass gathered at the portal, it won't make your ass actually larger, but it will give you that extra weight and slosh to get that twerk rhythm started. It's almost like training wheels in a way. Gotta get that slosh going. All right, that's it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Kansas City. Good night.